Hello everyone. I am assuming that you have all completed the table for week 1 and we are going to move to new tasks for this week. This is week 2. For this week I have 3 tasks to complete. One of them is to, number 1 is to draw a ladder diagram um, that has a program for turning on the green light using the green start button only once. Now I'm going to show you how to do task number 1. Here I have the diagram. This is the way that we draw a diagram on paper, and this is how it looks like on the computer. Now moving on to the kit. I have done my IP configuration and the connection establishment, and now I can communicate with my PLC. I have this diagram here, but I'm going to delete it and start all over again so you learn how to do it. Now, here when you open a new file here, when you press new, this window opens. And there is one default line here, and it has and on right side, and there is nothing here. And you see that there is this address code 0000. When you click on that and then you click enter, you can add another line to this ladder diagram. The reason we call it ladder because when we have complicated and big diagrams, it keeps coming down and it looks like a ladder. And remember, I explained that this line here and this line here, 2 parallel lines that we have, we assume they are power rails. So any connection from this line to this line means that things on the way are activated. But if we have obstruction here, we have a switch that is not activated, or whatever we have on the way, that means that the output things here and on the right side, they are not receiving current. The current is not flowing through the line and it is not activated. So on the left side, whatever we put is assumed to be input, and on the right side, whatever we put, it is assumed to be output. Keep that in mind. Now what we need is to find a normally open switch, because as I explained on the slide, the green push button or start button, another name, is a normally open type. So look closely on top of the tool. You see that there is one that is called examined if closed. That means that is normally open. Now it comes here. When you double click on it, you are able to write the address. And I assume from the table that you created last week, you already know the address, and the address is for the green button is 0/7. Am I right? When you click enter, you have that here. You can also change the name here if you want to. Now, on the right side, I need to bring a coil. Or let me see what is the name here. Output energize. So we want this to come here. Please note, when I'm bringing it on the correct place, it becomes green. If I take it to the wrong place, well, I shouldn't put it here, but because this is output. But if I'm here, I'm not able to drag and drop it because it's not an appropriate place. So where I should put it is indicated by that dot. Now, what was the address number for the output, the green light? It started with O, and then we have dots, and then we have 0/5 I'm not mistaken, 5. Now enter. Green light. Now I can save it. Control S. Because I have previously selected a name, so it is asking me for the revision. I'm fine with that. I press OK. Now, before I move on, I can verify it. And I see that there is no error. And I check the program. And it is verified. I'm happy to download it. I want to download it using this icon, this from here. I want to download it. Now, again, it is asking me about saving. This notice is very important. Processor is in run mode. Please place mode switch on processor to program mode to continue, or press cancel to abort. Now, remember from last week, if we want to program, we should change this. But by default, this screen doesn't show. What do you see is this one here. To get that screen that you can change the mode, you should press the escape and then go to mode switch and press OK. And now I want to go to program, press OK. Now I'm able to program this. It is asking if I want to go online. Online means I'm testing my program. I'm done with programming. Now I want to test it. So I want everything happening here to show here. That's what means by online. Sorry for my language. Now, it is not going online. The reason is because I should change the mode again. Now I'm going to show you what do I mean by that. There will be error here. It is saying that the key switch is currently in program mode. Change it to run if you want to continue. Now, I go back to my screen. I change that to run. And then I press OK. Now I'm online. How do I know I'm online? That green light, the run word over there is showing me, and this icon here is showing me, and also I see that my power rails are green. Now I assume by pressing the green button I am turning the light on. Let's test it. Yeah, and when I take my finger off, the light goes off. This is task 1. I want you to record your program, show me that you are in run mode and it is moving. Do you see that around the icons becomes green? That means that you're connected. When you record yourself, I want to see that. I want to see that when you press that, the light gets green and also the diagram is connected. And please speak over the video and show your face so I can identify you. Thank you. This is task number 1. In next video, I'm going to show you task number 2.